Patterson Library friends. This is Miss Amy with our first story times for the new year. We're going to do some fun winter things and talk about snowmen and things we like to do in the winter. And then next week we'll have a story time all about mittens. I hope that we get a little bit more snow soon so that you can get outside and play in the snow. We have had some, but today there isn't much left. So let's start with our welcome song. I did bring a new friend, Mr. Snowman, so he's gonna come, and I'll bet Pete's still here too. Hey Pete, are you in my bag? Oh yes, still dressed to go play out in the snow. Pete's hoping we get some more snow too. So Pete and his friend, Mr. Snowman, will help us sing our welcome song. Here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For my friends are your friends and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. I hope you all had a great holiday and a great new year. So let's get started. First, we're going to do a song that most of you know because I do it every year about 5 little snowmen. It's a poem, not exactly a song. So here's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little snowmen, all standing in a row. You can put up your fingers for 5 little snowmen, or if you have a snowman collection at home, maybe you could line up 5 little snowmen and do this poem with your own snowmen at home. Maybe you can even build 5 little snowmen when we finally get enough snow. Here's how it goes. 5 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. 4 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. 3 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. 2 little snowmen standing in a row, each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. 1 little snowman standing all alone. He had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and the last little snowman melted away. Poor little snowman, but next time it snows, we'll build up some more. I have one little snowman here on my bulletin board, and he'll stay with us all winter. He says, ooh, baby, it's cold outside. Curl up with a good book. We have a lot of good books here at Patterson Library. Let's see what the first one that I'm going to read to you today is. This one is called Little Mo. I was wondering what kinds of things you like to do on a snowy, wintry day. Maybe you like to go sledding, maybe you like to go ice skating, maybe you like to build snowmen. There are so many fun things to do. Cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, oh my goodness, the list goes on and on. So while you're thinking about what you like to do, let's see Little Mo, written by Martin Waddell, and the illustrations are by Jill Barton. Candlewick Press is the publisher. And this is about a little polar bear named Little Mo. Little Mo looked at the ice, and she liked it. Ooh, bump! You might know that ice can be very slippery. Little Mo got up and tried sliding again. Bump! A big one came to help her. More big ones came out onto the ice, sliding and gliding all around Little Mo. They were her friends, all of them. It was nice on the ice, and she loved it. Look, they're holding on to her and sliding across the ice. The big ones whizzed and they whirled and they twisted and they twirled and they raced and they jumped. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, poor little Mo got bumped all around. Little Mo started to cry and she turned away. She didn't like the ice anymore. Those big bears were getting a little bit wild out there. Wait, it was my idea, little Mo said to herself. The big ones got tired and went home. They forgot little Mo. Little Mo looked at the ice and she liked it again. She slid and she fell. Bump. She got up and then she did it again without falling. And again, and again, and again. All by herself, sliding around on the ice. And little Mo loved it. Whee! There are a couple of good lessons in this book. It's really nice to play with friends, but you need to be careful not to get too rough. And little Mo learned that if she kept trying and trying and trying, she could slide around all by herself. Sometimes when we're trying something new, it's kind of discouraging when we fall and we fall and we fall, but suddenly little Mo, just like you, figured it out. And then she had a wonderful time on the ice. We have many nice books here at the library about winter and snowy days. I have another little poem we're gonna do. And for this one, I need you to make your arms into a hill. There's a hill, and here's a hill. So we'll do this a couple of times. Get your arms ready. Here is a hill, and here is a hill, all covered with snow. I put on my coat and jump on my sled, and zoom down the hill I will go. Let's do it again. Here is a hill, and here is a hill, all covered with snow. I put on my coat and jump on my sled, and zoom down the hill I will go. Whee! You know, sometimes we go behind Westfield School for a good place to go sledding. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again soon. Let's see what next book I have for you. Oh, one of my very favorite things is to build a snowman. This book is called Snowballs by Louise Elhert, and it's got some great ideas of how you could decorate some snowmen when you make one at home. So Mr. Snowman, you enjoy this story along with Pete. Snowballs. Do you think birds know when it's going to snow? I do. The seeds we left out were almost gone. New snow would soon bury the rest. We'd been waiting for a really big snow, saving good stuff in a sack. Finally, it was a perfect snowball day. Let's see what they've got. Some corn, peanuts, nuts, some popcorn. Not sure what's in that bag. Some bird seed, sunflower seeds, and some strings and woven cords. Cool. We rolled 3 snowballs and made a snow dad. Look, they even used a strawberry for his nose. Then we added a snow mom. Raisins, a seashell. There's the peanuts. Oh, and I love her hair. And a cool snow boy. Ooh, and the squirrel's already finding the peanuts. We made a snow girl and a round snow baby. How fun. We built our cat, and to end the day, we made our dog Spot. Look what they used for the spots on their dog. Lots and lots of buttons. I guess you know what happened when the sun came out. Snow Dad's shrinking. Mom is mush, boy's a blob, girl is slush, baby's melting, cat's getting small, dog is a puddle. So long, Snowball. At the end of this book, they show all sorts of good stuff to say to make your own snowmen. And some real photographs of the people who made this book's snow people that they made. So not only did they have fun making us, oh, and even a recipe for popcorn balls at the end, not only did they have fun making wonderful snow people, but they also set some treats out for the birds and the animals. What a nice thought. Maybe we can do that. You'll be getting a bag next week. I'll put out the January goodie bags, and we'll have all the poems and songs and the books we read, and I'll try to find some recipes. You can make ornaments out of birdseed that you can then hang out in the trees for the birds, so I'll try to find that. So I have another song we'll do, and then one more quick story. Let's see. Here we go. The Itsy Bitsy snowflake fell down from the sky. It landed on my nose and bounced upon my eye. It slid down to my chin and landed on my tongue. And it melted all away. My snowman song, snowflake song is done. Do that one with me. You can just make a little snowflake with your fingers. And when you have real snowflakes coming down, you can go outside and try to catch them on your nose. The itsy bitsy snowflake fell down from the sky. It landed on my nose and bounced upon my eye. It slid down to my chin and it landed on my tongue. Melted all away, my snowflake song is done. Thanks for singing that with me, that was fun. Let's find one more story in my bag to read. Oh, this one's fun. We haven't done one about sledding yet. We did skating and building snowmen, and my last story today is called Snow, Snow, Snow by Lee Harper. It's a great sledding story. One night, the wind howled and the snow fell all night long. The next morning, surprise! It was the perfect sledding day. Look at all that snow. We got ready as fast as we could. We hiked to the lake, where there is the best sledding hill in the whole wide world. We made a triple-decker sandwich. Now, that picture's kind of small, but I'll tell you what a triple-decker sandwich is. The dad laid down on the sled first, and then one of the children is next in the middle, like in a sandwich, and the other child is on top. 3 people on one sled. Oh my goodness. And look at that hill. And we swooshed down the hill faster than the speed of sound. Then we hit a big bump and we shot into the air. Up in the clouds. We were flying. Right up there with the birds. Uh-oh! Splomp! Oh, they all landed right back on the sled. Again! And back up the hill we went. Now, sometimes when you go over a bump sledding, it feels like you're flying. but I don't think we could actually be flying up in the sky with the birds, even on a sled. But that is a fun story. So remember, if you'd like to get some more wintertime stories, just come on into Patterson Library and pick some out that you can check out to take home. We can't be open for story times yet, and our toys aren't out yet, but you can come in and pick out some great books, and Mr. Austin or Miss Jamie or Miss Emily or I will be happy to find a lot of good books with you if you need a little help. So that's all I have today. I hope to see you again next week when we'll be doing stories about mittens. Bye-bye.